Labor law. Topic: industrial relations, master and servant relationship. The master and servant relationship is rooted in option C, common law principles. In the master servant relationship, the master is typically employer. Which of the following is a key feature of the master servant relationship? Option C, employer's control over work and manner of performance. The legal basis of the master servant in relationship lies primarily in option B, the contract of employment. In a master servant relationship, the servant is expected to option B, perform duties as per the contract and under employer's control. Which landmark case in Indian law explains the master servant relationship clearly? Option C. In the master servant concept, dismissal can be lawful if option B, done in accordance with the contract and natural justice. Which of the following can break the master servant relationship? Option C, termination or dismissal. A key limitation of the traditional master servant doctrine is option C, it does not consider modern employment rights. Which of the following distinguishes a servant from a independent contractor? Option B, level of control over work by employer. In the master servant doctrine, what is the legal complication of vicarious liability? Option B, the master is responsible for the servant's actions done during employment. Under Indian law, which of the following acts influenced the shift from the master servant doctrine to a rights based framework? Option B, Industrial Disputes Act 1947. The master servant relationship is largely option C, contractual. In the modern context, the term servant is replaced with option B, employee. A master can terminate the servant only if option C, grounds are responsible and comply with law. What role does the Employment Standing Act Orders Act 1946 play in the master servant relationship? Option B, defines employment terms to prevent arbitrary dismissals. The doctrine of master and servant primarily emerged from which country's legal system? Option D, United Kingdom. Who can be considered a servant under the traditional doctrine? Option C, any person employed under a contract of service. What is a modern critique of the master servant doctrine? Option B, incompatibility with modern employment rights and equality. In public employment, dismissal without following due process is option C, a violation of Article 311. Which of the following represents a move away from the master servant doctrine in Indian labor law? Option C, principles of natural justice. What principle restricts the employer's right to dismiss at will? Option C, principle of fairness and responsibleness. According to industrial law, wrongful termination violates the option C contract of service and employment status. A contract of service implies option C a continuous employment relationship. Which concept replaced the outdated master servant notion in modern employment law? Option B employer employee relationship governed by labor rights.